This can help you understand fast Spanish from native speakers better. Porque yo sé que puede ser difícil. So you're feeling confident with your Spanish progress, maybe even following along with some Spanish content. And then you hear two natives having a casual conversation. Suddenly, it sounds like they're speaking at light speed and you can barely catch a single word. Most people don't realize this, but Spanish is actually spoken at roughly the same speed as English. So why does it feel so impossibly fast? The answer lies in something I call the compression effect. Your brain compresses unfamiliar sounds into noise. See, when you hear English, your brain doesn't process every individual sound. Instead, it recognizes chunks of meaning instantly. So the phrase, "how are you doing?" gets processed as one unit, not as four separate words. But with Spanish, your brain is still trying to decode individual sounds and words. By the time you've done all that processing, the native speaker has already said 3 more sentences. And here's what makes this even more challenging. Natives don't speak in textbook Spanish. They drop syllables, they blend words together, and they use rhythm patterns that aren't taught in traditional schools or courses. So the phrase de hecho becomes de hecho. Para nada becomes para nada. Your brain hears these compressed forms and they can't match them to the formal Spanish that you've likely been learning. This is why some dialects like Puerto Rican Spanish and Dominican Spanish feel especially difficult. They have their own compression patterns and rhythms that your brain hasn't learned to predict yet. But we can actually train your brain to process Spanish in chunks instead of just individual words. And we can train your brain to recognize compressed speech patterns instead of just formal textbook Spanish. The secret is neural speed training. The idea is to manipulate the speed on platforms like podcasts and YouTube. All right, so you slow the speed down so you can hear more of what is being said. Slow it down to like 0.5 speed, 0.75 speed, and build those speech patterns in your brain. I know it sucks, but sometimes you have to go slow so that you can go fast. Try this for a few weeks and let me know how it goes.